Hi everyone, this is Brandon once again, and this is uh this is going to be a movie review of a movie that I'm sure everyone has uh everyone has seen and everyone loves, and it is Liar Liar, starring Jim Carrey. Uh, uh, this is this is a great movie. Absolutely wonderful. This is one of the funniest movies I have ever seen in my life. It, uh, if you have not seen this movie, I definitely recommend it. Uh, Jim Carrey does the performance of his lifetime in this movie. This is the greatest movie that he has ever done. And no, I have not seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or The Truman Show yet. A lot of people say that those are his greatest movies, but if I do get to see either Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or The Truman Show, maybe they might be tied for my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Actually, The Truman Show might be my favorite after I watch it, but I'm not sure. But this is so far my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Yeah. I know some other people that say this is his greatest movie, other than Bruce Almighty, which I've also never seen. Uh, and basically, what this movie is about is uh, Jim Carrey as Fletcher Reed, and he is this liar, and he is he lies to a lot of people, especially his 5-year-old son Max. Uh, Fletcher promises that he will be at his son's 5th birthday party, and he didn't make it. He had to work, and his son is so uh upset with him that his birthday wish was that he couldn't tell a lie for one whole day. And to Fletcher's surprise, it comes true. And so he can't lie for one whole day, all 24 hours. So he tries to lie, but then he acts like a child, and and he always blurts out whatever he's thinking. And the rest of the movie is just a bunch of hilarity that ensues, and just a bunch of hijinks and people's reactions to him. The reactions are priceless, by the way. And this movie is like uh, one of the greatest comedies ever made. A few of my favorite parts are the part where this is actually my favorite part, when he is when he what is it? The part where he goes into the bathroom and kicks his own butt. He punches himself in the face. He put soap in his eyes. uh, he bangs his head with the toilet cap. And he throws himself against the wall, and a guy walks in, and he's watching everything that Jim Carrey is doing. And he's like, "What the heck are you doing?" And Jim Carrey answers, "I'm in my butt, do you mind? And then after that, one of the security guards at the court, or a police officer, whatever it is, he comes in, grabbing Fletcher by the shoulder of his suit, and he's like, I found him like this in the bathroom. Someone beat him up. And the judge asks, who? Who beat him up? And Jim Carrey says, a madman, Your Honor. A desperate fool at the end of his pitful rope. And the judge asks, well, what does he look like? And he says, well, 6'2", 180 pounds, big teeth, kind gangly. He's referring to himself, saying that he beat himself up. And another scene is where he's trying to say that the pen is red, but actually his pen is blue. So he's like, the color of this pen is and he tries to write the pen is red, but then he says that he keeps writing the pen is blue because his mind is telling him to. And then after that, he's like, when his assistant comes in, he has the word blue written all over his face in blue pen, and he's like, my pen is blue. The pen is blue. The pen is blue. And what else is a funny scene? When he insults everybody, when he farts on the elevator, he was holding it in, his thoughts for a really long time, and then he got out of the elevator and said, it was me! That was pretty funny. And then the secretary comes in, and she's like, hey, Fletcher. Hi, Mr. Reed. Look at my... Hey, do you like my dress? And he's like, whatever takes the focus off your head. Because she has a really bad hairdo. And then he meets this fat guy that's one of his friends, and he's like, your cholesterol, fatty, dead man walking. And then he goes to one of his friends where he keeps forgetting his name, and he's like, hey, you're not important enough to remember. And then he goes to his assistant that has a pimple on his nose, and he asks him, hey, what would it be, Mr. Reed? And he says, a pockmark eventually. That's pretty funny. Also, when he's talking to the hobo, he's talking to the homeless person, and he's like, I don't have any spare change. I'm not gonna give you any spare change, because I think you're gonna buy booze with it. I'm just gonna maintain this society. Plus, I'm cheap. So, basically, if you haven't figured out, I just like this movie a lot. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do. But I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. The majority of you must have seen this movie. Definitely. So basically, that's it for my review. Be sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and comment on this video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.